like, why do I need to know about bone markings? There are so many, and yes, they are. But once you sort of know them, especially if you are taking anatomy and you actually get to feel and touch bones, you'll see that it makes sense that what they're labeled, it really does make sense. But it also helps you understand origins and insertions of muscles. So it's really important to know these. There are three classes of bone markings. First is articulations, second is projections, and third is holes. Now, articulations, this is where two bones come together, right? Articulus means joint. So this is going to be like, one surface conforming to the other, like one is rounded and the other is cupped, like a ball and socket joint, for example, and it facilitates the function of articulation. And this is also going to be where bone, muscle, and tendons attach. So much like the architecture of a house, right? Bony markings are places for attachment, movement, and passage. Okay, so that was articulations. Then we've got projections. And projections are like balconies where muscles attach. So let's take a look here. We've got tuberosity, and also crest and spine would be an example of a projection. It's just a little part that sort of sticks out a little bit, right? Okay, then we've got depressions. This might be in a house like a bathtub or a sink, because what it does, it houses things, right? Or maybe ducts would be a good, a place for a duct, a vent. I don't know. Anyway, you could go crazy with the analogy, but basically these would be like fossae or grooves, which had blood vessels and nerves. Then we've got holes or openings, right? And this would be like the foramen or the canal. Think of them as doorways or windows, I guess, is what I would say. So, there are quite a few, and you can go through all of them. But as I say, once you start learning anatomy, especially when you have a kinesthetic experience with it, when you actually have a bone in your hand and you can feel it, it all sort of makes sense. And believe me, there's a purpose for everything in anatomy. So nothing is, oh, I don't need to know that. You need to know it all, because there is a